Hey guys, Dan here with Battlefield Curator. We got some exciting news from the CMP yet again. They are now allowing the sales of M1911 and M1911A1 pistols again. Again? Yeah, that's right. See, what happened was in the middle of 2024, there was an audit conducted, and then somehow the CMP was missing about 98 pistols. So, no CMP 1911 pistols or 1911A1 pistols were able to be sold at that time. And now here we are in late January 2025, and they are opening it back up. So this came as a news release through email, and it appears that they have a substantial amount of 1911 and 1911A1 in a variety of surplus conditions. They are service grade, they're field grade, rack grade, and range grade. Now there's also an auction grade, but that's a little different. We'll get into that later. So I'm not really sure what happened to the missing pistols. If you know, let me know in the comments section below. But it appears that they were back in the full swing of things. They've got a different process now for ordering these pistols. Not specifically ordering. So they got rid of the lottery system, or what they call the random number generated system. But now it's just a straight up mail ordering process. So now anyone can just send in a mail in order packet. But you still have to meet the eligibility requirements because you are making this purchase through the CMP. And I've went over in multiple videos before about what the CMP is. It's a nonprofit organization that specifically deals with youth marksmanship and as well as selling military surplus. All right, now let's say that you actually made an order already during their fourth round, their fourth offering back in 2024, but you just never got anything because of that investigation. What the CMP is doing is they're going to primarily fulfill those orders in the fourth round first and make sure those get shipped out, and they will honor the previous pricing. And then once all those are processed, and then they will start processing any new orders that are put in. So if you were to send in a order packet, a mail-in order packet tomorrow, they will go through the details and start processing those once they get done with the fourth round. Now, they also stated that there will be free shipping. Now, when we talk about making a packet and sending in a mail-in order packet, if you go on the CMP 1911 website, you will see that you have to put in an order packet and you have to meet the eligibility requirements. And there's a few things that you got to do. There, some people say, it's a little more paperwork and there's a rigmarole you got to go through. But most people say that have done it, that have put in mail order packets, say it's worth it. It's worth going through the small amount of trouble to get a military surplus weapon for a little cheaper than what you can get on the outside. Now, when I got my CMP 1911A1, I was looking on Gunbroker, I was looking on some of these websites, and they were selling for about $2,000. The CMP, they have specific grades, and at the time, my service grade was around $1,200. So yeah, I was saving some money by going through the CMP. Nowadays, the grades and the pricing is a little different. Your service grades are going to be $1,300. Your field grades are going to be $1,200. Your rack grades are going to be around $1,100. Your range grades are actually going to be $1,150, and your auction grades, which go to the specific CMP auction website, those are going to auction, guys. I mean, who knows what those will sell for? These are probably in what the CMP considers expert grade for M1 Garands. So these are probably in considerably nicer condition, or they'll be like really rare. It might be like a Ithaca, all parts matching Ithaca or something, which would be really, really cool. It's just, yeah, they're gonna go send those to auction. Now, the CMP 1911A1 that I got, that was a service grade, I mean, it was in pretty good condition. It wasn't like in immaculate condition, but it was very close to it. And there might have been some holster wear on there. They're just very slight. So I got a Colt slide, a Remington Rand frame, and a IMI, Israeli Military Industries barrel. This is kind of like a mix master. And yeah, I mean, it's in nice condition. It's World War II dated, the frame is, but it is a mixed master, and you have to expect those with these CMP 1911s. They went through Army service for decades. They go through little updates here and there. They get sent to the level 2 armors, and they switch out parts, and they end up upgrading them, and they might swap out some slides, they might swap out some barrels. And so that's what I think happened with mine. I think I read up that the Army ended up contracting IMI to make 1911 barrels, and sometime in the 80s, and that's how this surplus 1911A1 that I got ended up with a Israeli Military Industries barrel. Now, if you really want to help support the channel, go ahead and go to the website, link here, to pick up a hoodie, a t-shirt. You just make one purchase and you will really immensely help out. This is custom made camo for this, that I made for this hoodie here. So it's very unique. You won't find anybody else with it unless they go to the website and pick themselves up the same hoodie. So definitely appreciate your support, guys. Now back to the content. So I think at the time you're only allowed one M1911 pistol from the CMP per lifetime, and now they've stated that you can get up to 2 M1911s per lifetime. You can actually order 2 within the same order packet. Now, if you want some more details on this, go to the CMP website, go to the 1911, just Google search CMP 1911. There's eligibility requirements, and those eligibility requirements are fairly easy to meet. I mean, if you go online and you go look up some YouTube videos, it's right there in plain day. Now, I'm not sure what World War II surplus 1911 A1s sell for these days. I think I was on Cabela's website, and I think they had them around $2 to $3 grand. So it's pretty expensive. If you go through the CMP, you're going to save yourself a little bit of money. And honestly, guys, there are some deals out there still. The chances of finding a actual World War II 1911 in the wild for under $1 grand is going to be fairly uncommon. But one of my friends actually found one earlier this year at a pawn shop. I think he got it for like 600 or 700 bucks. It's just one of those things that, you know, you just might get lucky. But if you're not feeling lucky, you could just go to the CMP and put in that mail order packet and get yourself a surplus 1911 from them for around 1,200 bucks. So what do you guys think? Are the CMP 1911s worth it? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Also, if you got one from the first 4 rounds, let me know what you got and how you like it. If this kind of content is your cup of tea, be sure to pulverize that like button and subscribe for the algorithms. Definitely helps out. And as always, be sure to learn history and curate history. Make it a great day.